Yep, Jilly Doc, bonjour, bienvenue, hello and welcome. Michael Petter finally getting here for game number 1 of this Maritime Major Female Hockey League Nova Scotia final series between the Action Benefits Penguins and the Northern Subway Selects. My apologies for being late. If you were watching the previous game over from the Pictou County Wellness Center, you know that the Bombers and Novas decided not just to go to overtime, but all the way into a shootout before that game ended. So I was a little delayed getting out of there, and as a result, a little delayed getting here. But we're here now, and this game has got 2.5 minutes left in the first period, still looking for the first goal of the game. Going back to pick up in her own zone there is Fit. She'll play it across, and it'll be picked up there by, oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm drawing blanks on names, but that's where my brain is going right now. Now with it, it was Boyle who had it there, 17, Boyle. Now, battle for the puck along the near side wall. And the Penguins will come away with it, looking to clear, not able to do so. Now they will, as we get down to 1:48 left to go in the first period. Shots on goal, just 5-3 so far in this game in favor of the Selects. Obviously, this has been quite the defensive struggle through the opening 18.5 minutes. Boyle, that was Boyd, got the puck and tried to dump it down the ice, but did not quite gain the red line before doing so. So we'll get a stoppage for the icing call with just over 1.5 minutes remaining in the first period. Again, apologies for being late. As soon as we figure out how to get me cloned, that is what we will do. As I mentioned in the other broadcast, a number of the people that I normally rely on to help out when we've got more than one game on one day, or more than one game at one time, none of them were available this weekend, so big thanks to my daughter Mel for covering the camera for most of the first period. Puck out in center ice, sent back in. Now that pass a little bit behind Jenna Beaton, who missed most of the first round playoff series. Beaton fires a shot that goes wide as we're into the final minute of period number 1. During the intermission, I'm going to be having to do a little bit of additional setup to get myself ready, so I won't be talking much in that first intermission, as the puck is saved and held onto for a stoppage. 42.1 seconds remaining here in the first period. Still looking for the first goal of this game. Thank you so much for tuning in here on Petter Sports and Streaming. Face off inside the Penguin zone. Pens in the light blue, Selects in the dark blue. Puck cleared out to neutral ice, sent back in across the line. Delayed penalty coming up against the Northern Subway Selects. And as McIntyre touches the puck, we're going to get a boarding call. And it looks like it's going to be Jenna Beaton who goes off for that board. So with 25.8 seconds left in the first period, the Selects will be shorthanded. And the Penguins will go to the power play here at the Hector Arena, the beautiful Hector Arena in Pictou. This classic old barn celebrating its 50th anniversary this season. And the Selects would love nothing more than to help celebrate that 50th anniversary with another provincial title. But it's the Penguins who are going to be in their way for this best of 7 series. Both of these teams 3 wins away from winning the provincial title and going on to represent the province at the Atlantic Championships in Corner Brook, Newfoundland, which will be taking place April 4th through 7th. And then the winner at the Atlantics will go on to Vernon, British Columbia, and the SO Cup being hosted by Fraser Valley. 10 seconds left in the first period. Puck is worked out to center by Kendall Doiron. She sends it to the Penguins net. And that will do it for the first period. Shots on goal in the first end up 6-4 in favor of the Selects. We're going to take a bit of a break. I'm going to get myself a little bit more organized, and we will come back and get you ready for the start of the second period and do a little bit more of a proper introduction when we come back. After 20 minutes of play, it is Select 0, Penguin 0. You are watching the Nova Scotia Championship for the Maritime Major Female Hockey League, game number 1. Pen 0, Select 0. We'll be back in just a few minutes here on Petter Sports and streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the second period here. Selects and Penguins looking for the first goal of the game. We're also looking at the first power play situation of this game and of this series, with Jenna Beaton in the box for the penalty that she took with 25 seconds left to go in the period. The penalty called for boarding. So the Penguins will have 1:35 of power play time remaining in this start of the second period for this power play. And obviously, the first goal will be vital in this game and throughout this series. First goals of the game will be important. We should also mention very quickly that the Hector Arena, the town of Pictou, and the entire region covered by the Maritime Major Female Hockey League, which includes all of Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Prince Edward Island, all lie within the ancestral and unceded territory of Mi'kma'ki. As we get ready for the start of the second period, here we go. We are underway in the second. Gallahue had the puck, but it ends up going up into the Penguins bench, and so we'll get a stoppage just 6 seconds into the period. And the face-off will be just outside of the Penguin blue line here in the second period, as the Penguins in their light blue are going from broadcast right to left. The Selects in the dark blues going from broadcast left to right for this second period. Almond not able to pick up the puck. Now looking for it was Eisner. She can't get it into the zone. Almond will go back and pick up, down to 1:09 left to go in the power play. Sarah Almond looking for a lane, being watched by Lacey Boyd. Almond brings it in across the line, still with the puck, gets a shot away. Burrows steers that aside. Georgia Burrows getting the start for the Select. Cicely Harnum in net for the Penguins. Puck down into the Penguin zone. Harnum out of her net to play it. She'll work it up the wall, knocked down by Boyd, but it ends up in the Select bench, and so they'll get a stoppage. 41 seconds left to go in the penalty. 19:06 remaining here in the second period of this scoreless hockey game. This, the second of 3 games today on Petter Sports and Streaming, will be right here, right after this one concludes, for a U13 AAA game between the Fundy Highland Stars and the Metro West Force Warriors, as the Selects fire the puck back down deep into the Penguin zone. Harnum sets the puck up there behind her own net and looking to come out with it. Picking up is Kennedy. Kennedy plays it across to the far side for Nedelku. Nedelku sends it in behind the net. Now it comes up the wall to Greenwood. Greenwood sending it back down, looking to get it to the front of the net, trying to set up Kennedy there, but not able to connect. Now, as the puck hops over the stick of Fiona Day and down the ice, the penalty comes to an end. Harnum out of her net to play it. Beaton back on the ice. And Beaton ends up with the puck. She'll play it ahead for Ailey Glenn. Glenn moves around one player, now around another. Trying to get away from Day. Gets the pass over to McLean. McLean fans on it. There's a chance for Beaton. And Harnum able to steer that one aside. Now it's picked up by Hartnell. Rachel Hartnell trying to work around her fellow number 17, that being Boyle. Boyle able to create the turnover. Puck comes up to Glenn, who gets it down into the Penguin zone, picked up there by Perrin. She'll play it around to the far side. Over to gather it is Emerson McDonald. She plays it to the near side to Fitt. Fitt tries to get a shot to the net. Doesn't get all the way through the target. Fitt back on the puck again. Gets it down as far as Boyd, but then Boyd has it stolen from her by Gallahue. Boyd holds the puck in, working it back down low. McDonald going after it. Arsenault pokes it away from her. Now Boyd gets taken down below the goal line. 4 players battling there. Boyd ends up with it again. Tried to get it out for Emerson McDonald. That was broken up by Perrin. Now McDonald and Perrin go into the wall. Puck comes up the boards to Boyle. Boyle sends it down for Emerson McDonald. She gets tied up by Tolson. And the puck cleared out down the length of the ice. This should be and will be an icing call. with 3:09 gone here in the second period. Big thanks again to my daughter Melody for her camera work in that first period. She had to take off, and so you're stuck with me now working the camera and doing the play-by-play now that I've arrived. Puck dumped in by LeBlanc. Comes all the way around the boards. Glenn picks it up on the near side. She'll take it behind the net. Gets it to the front for Jenna Beaton, but the puck just not quite able to connect. Now Vautour sends it behind her own net. Going after it in the corner, Arsenault. She'll poke it ahead. It gets beyond Stevens. Glenn sends it back down, picked up there by Tolson. Played around to the near side. LeBlanc pinches in, holds the puck in at the line. 3:45 gone, second period. Ailey Glenn not able to hold the puck onside. Dumps it back in, selects touch up. And make a change, and that will allow Arsenault a little bit of time. She'll play it ahead. That'll go by everybody. And down the length of the ice for another icing call with 4:03 gone here in the second period. This game one of a best-of-5 series. Game 2 goes tomorrow at noon, and we will have that one for you as well here on Petter Sports and Streaming. Puck goes down into the corner. Maya McDonald there to pick it up. Also pressuring is Kate Morrow. Puck comes to the line, held in there by Jean. She'll get it down. It goes beyond Morrow to Maya McDonald near side. She tries to center it for Murray, but that doesn't connect. Now stepping up and holding the puck onside is Karis Ross. Ross working down the right wing, sends the puck to the corner. Ross now sends it behind the net. It's going to be Arsenault getting to it first. She'll play it forward for, I believe that was Tolson. Now out it comes, and with the puck was Vautour. She gets it down into the select end where it's picked up by Jean. She gets it ahead to Morrow. Morrow plays it forward, knocked down by Day. Day plays it across, and the Penguins rather, into the select zone. Now it comes out, sent right back in again. Burrows settles it there for her defender, Karis Ross. Ross will play it to the far wall, picked up there by Boyd. Boyd being met by Gallahue. Now the puck comes to the middle of the ice. Dworon, the league leading scorer, tried to clear it. She couldn't. With it now is Eisner. Eisner throws it to the front of the net, looking to connect with Greenwood. But Burrows out of her net, covers up and hangs on for a face-off. 5:26 gone here in the second period. Bit of a wild finish in that game over at the Wellness Center. If you missed it, I mentioned it went to overtime. The Wherewell Bombers thought they had scored in the overtime period. Ref waved it off, play went on. The overtime period ended up expiring, and then the Novas won in the shootout. And for those people who are looking for that game to see the replay of that goal, whether it actually went in or not, I'm not going to be able to get it posted until tomorrow because I had to race out of there as soon as that game ended so that I could get here in time to start calling this one. Here's Kendall Dworon with the puck. Dworon makes a couple of nifty moves. Dworon coming in. Dworon still with it. Tries to get it to the front of the net. And it's gathered up there by Harnham, and she'll hang on for a face-off with 5:54 gone here in the second period. Northern Subway Selects looking for a fourth consecutive provincial championship. But the Penguins might have something to say about that. Here comes Kennedy. She had a 2-on-1 coming with Hartnell. That ends up getting steered away, and now the Selects fit on the puck. She gets hooked up a little bit there by Kennedy. No penalty called on the play. Gallahue now with it. She'll play it across. And the puck is picked up in neutral ice by Beaton. Gallahue back on it. Her pass ahead broken up by Fitt. Fitt steps up and dumps it down into the Penguin zone. Just over 6.5 gone here, second period. Played back to the line, intended for LeBlanc, but that pass was deflected off the stick of Ava Kennedy, and we'll get the stoppage with 6:41 gone here in period 2. Selects and Penguins still looking for the first goal of this afternoon's hockey game. Game 1 today, game 2 tomorrow. Game 3 and 4 will be hosted by the Penguins on Friday and Saturday of next weekend. And then game 5, if needed, will be back here the following, or a week from tomorrow. So next Sunday. The exact time to be determined. We're pretty sure it's going to be 12 noon, but they haven't officially announced that yet, just in case something goes sideways. Or maybe they have officially announced that and I just missed it. Battle along the end boards. Puck is kicked free, picked up by Jenna Beaton. Beaton trying to work herself into some space. Loses control of the puck. She's able to win it back. Now Beaton steps in, can't get a shot away. Loses the puck behind the net. And the Penguins get possession. That is, I believe that's Fiona Day with the puck now. She'll play it ahead. And down the ice it goes for an icing. 12:21 remaining here, second period. And the face-off will be deep inside the Action Benefits Penguins end to the right of their goaltender, Cicely Harnham. Getting the puck off of the draw, Day. She'll poke it ahead. Not cleared. It'll bounce to Harnham and she'll cover it up as Emerson McDonald was trying to close the gap and get in there and wreak some havoc on the Penguin netminder. Face off this time to the left of Harnham. Stepping up, Ross. She lost control of the puck. Julianne Tran able to play it ahead for Stevens. Stevens cutting to the outside. Stevens heading towards the net. And Burrows makes the save. Puck gets to the line and out as Vautour not able to get there in time. She'll play it across. Dumped back in right onto Burrows. Burrows will steer it aside to the near wall. Puck played up the boards. Shot from the point taken there by Gallahue. Now behind the net. Ross played it over to Jean. Jean nearly had it stolen from her, as hard on the puck there was Vautour. Now pass ahead for, that was Boyd. Played out to center by Dwaron, and back to get it is Almond. Almond plays it across. Working her way forward is Nedelku. Nedelku will get it down into the select zone. Trying to get a stick on it is Jean. She couldn't. Beaton does. And now it's played out to center. That pass broken up by Day. But then Ross able to find Ailey Glenn moving ahead. Glenn gets into the Penguins' end. Glenn looking for Beaton, but Beaton wasn't quite able to get to that puck in time. 9:10 gone here, second period. Still looking for the first goal of this game between the Penguins and the Selects. Battle in the near side corner. Coming away with it are the Penguins in the light blue. Puck played out to center. Sent back in. Now played back out. It ends up hitting a glove off of the Penguin bench. And we'll get a stoppage with 10:31 left to go here in period number 2. Face-off will come back deep into the Penguin end to the right of Cicely Harnham, as that one ends up getting by the goaltender, ends up getting by Boyle. Goaltender Burrows out of her net, played it up to Boyle. Now the puck chopped by Hartnell, picked up by Kennedy. Kennedy taken into the end boards. I believe that was Boyle. Now at the line, Gallahue. She plays it down to the near wall. Puck is stolen by Fitt. Fitt plays it off the wall up to Maya McDonald, but she came in offside, and so we'll get a stoppage just past the midway point of this game, and still looking for the first goal of the afternoon. Bit of a new look line here for the Northern Subway Selects as face-off is going to move back to just outside of the Northern Subway Select blue line. Emerson McDonald centering Boyd and Dwaron. Normally that is the spot held by Brooke Williams, but Williams not in the lineup today. So that, depending on how long Williams is out for, that could have an impact on this series. So Gallahue with the puck. She's able to play it ahead to 19, that's Perrin. It's a little hard to tell the numbers on some of these Penguin jerseys. The black number on a blue background, hard to pick up a little bit, especially the sleeve numbers. Puck held in by Amaro, stepping up from the line. Now played out. Julianne Tran knocks that puck down. Her sister Victoria Tran also out there on the ice today for the Penguins. Not on the ice at this exact moment, but in the lineup for the Pens today, as the two of them have been all season long together for the Action Benefits Penguins. 8:55 left to go here, second period. Puck goes down in the corner. Beaton picks up there. Beaton looks to get it to the front of the net. It goes off the side of the net. And the Penguins will come out. Here's Julianne Tran with the puck. She'll dump it in. Goes all the way around. Trying to chase after it there was Kennedy. Kennedy gets taken into the end boards. Puck comes to the line. Held in at the point there. Good shot taken by Hartnell. That gets steered aside. Now stepping up Amaro. She'll fire it around the boards. First one on it, though, will be McLean for the Selects. She'll play it around to Ross. Ross gets it up to Glenn. Glenn able to find Beaton. Beaton has the puck knocked off her stick with a nice play by Amaro. Now Glenn gets it back for the Selects. Here comes Ailey Glenn. Glenn getting a step. Glenn coming in. Can't get a shot away as she gets hauled down. Selects and their fans screaming for a penalty. They're not going to get one. Only one penalty has been called so far in this game. Now we're going to get a second one, and it's going to go against the Selects. And this, they're going to call the body checking penalty on Hallie Rose McLean. So the Selects go shorthanded for the second time in this game. And the hometown bench, none too happy with the fact that they are now shorthanded when they felt that a few seconds earlier they should have been getting a power play chance. So the face-off inside the northern zone. Puck goes in behind the net. Comes around to the near side. Stepping up from her position at the line is Hartnell. Puck is picked up by, I believe that was Ross. Now LeBlanc with it. She'll be able to launch it down the ice. 20 seconds gone in the power play. Stevens plays it back. Gallahue carrying forward. Gallahue drops it back, intended for Hartnell. Hartnell gets it back down to the lower part of the zone. Puck comes up the wall. Gallahue holds it onside. Gallahue to the middle of the ice, plays it to Hartnell. Hartnell trying to get it to Stevens. Stevens couldn't get a shot away. Puck goes to the end boards. Going after it there is Eisner. Now to the front of the net. There's a chance. Save made by Burrows. Second chance. Puck still loose, and Burrows able to find it. And she hangs on for a face-off. As Lily LeBlanc dumps one of the Penguin players at the side of the crease. Penguins looking for a call on that. And the Penguin response to the referee was, so that's okay. So, I think, as there's a shot and a goal. The shot from the line, taken by Fiona Day. And the Penguins strike first with the power play. It's now 1-0. For Fiona Day, that is her first goal, first point of the playoffs. She was held off the scoreboard in the series against the Greenfoot Capitals. Series won in 3 straight by the Penguins, just like the Selects won their series against the Cape Breton Lynx in 3 straight. So Day gets the goal, Greenwood the lone assist at 13:10 of the second period on the power play. And it's 1-0 for the visiting Action Benefits Penguins here against the Northern Subway Selects in game 1 of this best-of-5 series. Puck brought into the Penguin zone. Knocked off the stick of McLean, but holding it onside was Jean. Down low it goes to Karis Ross, who's down below the goal line. Ross trying to work with Emerson McDonald there, but the puck stolen away by Gallahoo. And she gets it ahead to Tolson. No, sorry, that wasn't Tolson. My apologies. That was Vautour. 10, not 18. Now here's Doiron with the puck. Doiron trying to get away from Tran. Makes a move to get through her. Now Doiron plays it over to the far side for Boyle. Boyle with a shot. Save made. And the puck bounces over into the corner, and we're going to get a stoppage as a penalty has been called against the Penguins. Tripping is the call, and it is Reese Vautour who's going to go off. So the Selects will get their first power play of this game. And the Selects power play throughout the season, incredibly dangerous, incredibly tough to play against. And they're going to have the chance to even up this game with the extra skater for the next 2 minutes or less. Here's Doiron with the puck. She'll play it back to Boyle. Carly Boyle gets it across to LeBlanc. LeBlanc gives to Glenn. Nice passing play there from Glenn to Boyd. Boyd tried to get it back to Glenn, but it didn't quite connect. 1:27 left to go on the power play. Here's Glenn with the puck again. She gives to Boyle rather. Boyle and Boyd both out there just to give me tongue twisters. Now back to the line for LeBlanc. Near side Glenn. Glenn with a shot. That gets blocked. Puck picked up by LeBlanc. LeBlanc into the corner. Behind the net. Into the far corner. Back to the line for Doiron. 1:02 left in the power play. Now to the near side Glenn. Ailey Glenn works it into the corner. Takes it behind the net. Out in front. And the puck is found by Evelyn Lefebvre, and she's able to get it down the ice. 45 seconds left to go in the power play. Long lead pass deflected by Gallahoo, picked up by Ross. She couldn't get the puck deep into the zone. It's now LeBlanc with it. She'll play it across to the far side, and carrying it over the line is Hallie Rose McLean. McLean, who scored two shorthanded goals 13 seconds apart in the first round, comes to the middle of the ice, fires a shot, that goes wide. Puck comes off the boards, McLean gets it again. Now there's Emerson McDonald with a shot. Puck still loose. Harnham able to find it and cover up and hang on for a face-off. 13 seconds left in the penalty. Just 3:40 left to go in this incredibly fast-paced second period. Face-off will stay in the Penguin zone. Puck goes behind the net. Gallahoo gets to it. Just 7 seconds left in the penalty. She's able to clear it down the ice. Ross back to pick up. We're back to 5-on-5. Ross with the puck. Moving her way ahead. Comes in across the line. Karis Ross still with it. Takes another move. Now throws it towards the front of the net. Gallahoo clears that one away. 3:14 left to go in the period. Penguins gain the center ice red line. It's dumped in. Jean is there on it. She's being watched by Eisner. Jean able to get the puck into the near side corner. Now fires it around to the far side. Hallie Rose McLean is there. She can't get the puck around the Penguin defender. Didn't catch the number. Puck comes into Burrows and she'll cover up and hang on for a face-off. 2:48 left here in the second period. Face off inside the select zone. Eisner in to take the draw against Emerson McDonald. McDonald wins it. Played ahead for Dwaron. Dwaron not able to chop it past Amaro. Now McDonald gets it as far as the Penguin blue line. Eisner sends it the other way. Coming in with it is Greenwood. Greenwood with the shot. And that goes wide. Greenwood had the assist on the lone goal in this game so far. It was a power play marker for the Penguins' Fiona Day. Below the goal line. 2:17 left to go here, second period. Battle along below the goal line. Puck goes off the side of the net. Kendall Dwaron picks up the puck. She'll start to work forward. Here comes Dwaron. Dwaron ahead for Boyd. Boyd will send the puck into the near corner. Glenn goes out, or sorry, that's Murray. Lead pass comes out to center. Boyle back on it, trying to get it back deep into the Penguin zone. She couldn't. Now Murray will carry it across, gives it to Maya McDonald. McDonald stops, shoots, and that goes high and into the end glass. Puck will be picked up by Lefebvre. Lefebvre not able to clear the zone, and I think the puck went up over the glass and out of play. We'll get a stoppage with 1:25 left to go here in the second period. 1-0 for the Penguins. Oh, hang on. There we go. Penguins with possession off of the draw. Puck played ahead. That'll go all the way down the ice and be an icing call with 1:17 left here in the second period. Both of these teams were able to win their first round matchups by way of the sweep. Selects with 3 rather emphatic wins over the Cape Breton Lynx in the first round. The Penguins, 3 much harder, close-fought games. There's a chance, and a big save made by Harnham on the chance for Hallie Rose McLean. But Cicely Harnham standing tall and keeping her team out in front by that single goal. Face off with 1:04 left in the period. Puck comes to Gallahue. Gallahue able to bring it out to center ice. Now it's Hartnell with it. She'll play it across the far side. Day is there. She'll play it back around for Gallahue. Back around to the other side to Day again. Day up the wall to Stevens. She has it knocked off her stick. McLean will come in and pick up the loose puck out of the corner. Tries to play it back to the line. That was knocked down by Stevens. McLean back on it. Stevens in there as well, battling. Now beaten. McLean will find the loose puck and take it behind the net. Tries the wraparound and score! Hallie Rose McLean ties the game with 21.5 seconds left in the second period. It's 1-1. Hallie Rose McLean getting what is for her 5th goal and 8th point of the playoffs. In just her 4th playoff game, she's got 8 points and maybe none of them bigger than this one to tie up this game with just over 20 minutes left. An unassisted goal at 19:39 of the second period for Hallie Rose McLean ties up the game, and now there's 3.8 seconds left in the period. And that does it for the first period. And 2 goals in that second period. Fiona Day at 13:10. Then Hallie Rose McLean at 19:21 ties it up. So after 40 minutes of play, we're all square at a goal apiece between the Northern Subway Selects and the Action Benefits Penguins. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, get you ready for the third period in just a few minutes. You are watching Maritime Major Female Hockey League Nova Scotia Championship Series action here on Petter Sports and Streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the third period here. Game number 1 of the Nova Scotia final for the Maritime Major Female Hockey League. The winner of this series will advance to Corner Brook, Newfoundland to join the 3 other Atlantic champions and the host team for the Atlantic Championship Tournament, April 4th through 7th. And the winner of that will then go on to the SO Cup in Vernon, British Columbia later in April to determine the champion of U18 female hockey in this great nation of Canada. So one of these 2 teams is 3 wins away from representing their province and joining 2 teams from Newfoundland, one of either the Western Wind or the Down East Auto Parts Stars, who are in a series in Prince Edward Island that got going just yesterday, was game 1 of that one. And just give me a second to pull up the results from that one. It was the Eastern Stars getting the win there. So there'll be 2 teams from Newfoundland. One of these 2 teams, either the Eastern Stars or the Western Wind from PEI, and either the EDSA East Moncton Subaru Rockets or the Western Flames out of New Brunswick. And that series gets going 1 week from tomorrow. That one a best of 5 as well. And again, the 3 champions of the 3 provinces of this league will join the champion of Newfoundland Labrador as well as the host team. The host team will be the Western Warriors, and the champions, if the Warriors don't win the province, the champions will either be the Taipan Ice, Eastern Icebreakers, Central Ice Pack, or Northern Huskies to round out that lineup. Last year it was the Taipan Ice who won the province of Newfoundland and joined the Western Flames, the Northern Subway Selects, the Down East Auto Parts Stars, and the host team, who last year was the Cape Breton Lynx in what was a great tournament. And we were very proud to be part of that tournament there last year. But right now, let's get our focus back on this game and this series, game number 1, tied up in the third period, and the puck sent down the length of the ice. Burrows will come out of her net to play it. Puck is intercepted there by Eisner. Eisner not able to do much with that. Greenwood not able to do much either. Now Eisner gets it, plays it back down for, that was Almond. Almond couldn't get the puck under control. Now it's played back out to center. Dumped right back in again by Amaro. There's a chance. Now the puck comes out to center, played back in again by Day. Picked up by Ross, and Ross will send it down into the Penguins' end. Out come the Penguins. I believe that was Greenwood who dumped it in. Burrows found the puck, covered it up, and hung on for a face-off with 2:19 gone here in the third. Game 2 tomorrow at 12 noon. And we'll run you through the rest of the series schedule here short. Actually, I can run you through it right now since we got another stoppage in play. Friday's game, 7 o'clock from RBC Rink D. Saturday's game, that's next weekend, Friday the 8th at 7 at the RBC Rink D. Check out the Action Benefits Penguins social media pages to find out about streaming of that game. The Saturday game will be a 3 o'clock puck drop if necessary, if there is a game 4. From HRM Pad D, HRM4 Pad D. Again, go to the Penguins social media pages to find out about streaming of games 3 and 4. And then game 5 if necessary a week from tomorrow, March 10th, 12 noon, right here at Hector Arena. If that game is played, we will have it for you right here on Petter Sports and Streaming. But right now we got a 2-on-1 coming in. But Ailey Glenn has the puck roll off her stick as Gallahue stayed with Glenn and was able to defeat that 2-on-1. Gallahue flips the puck ahead. Glenn goes back to get it at her own blue line. Across to Hallie Rose McLean. McLean coming in 1-on-1, working against Victoria Tran. Tran able to keep her to the outside. Great job there by Victoria Tran on that play. Now Julianne Tran gets a piece of the puck. Gallahue ends up with it. Gallahue will get it out to center ice. Looking to move it ahead was Vautour. She gets it down into the select zone, but it's going to be an icing call against the Northern Subway Select, or against the Penguins rather, with 16:26 left to go in the third period. And a quick reminder, this is playoff hockey, and here in Canada, we play playoff hockey the right way when it comes to overtime, if it gets needed. Here's Sarah Allman coming in, though. Allman with a shot. She scores! Sarah Allman able to find the tiniest of spaces and put the puck underneath Georgia Burrows. And for Allman, that's her first goal, third point of the playoffs, coming at 3:46 of the third period. And Sarah Allman puts the Penguins back in front. It's now 2-1. The Selects replied once. Can they reply again? Allman gets that goal unassisted at 3:46 to put her team back in front. There's a chance. Nice deflection by Boyd, but staying right with that puck was Cicely Harnham, keeping her team out in front. Battle along the far boards just inside the blue line. Puck is worked back out, sent back in again. Day gets it across for Nedelku, and Nedelku will dump it down into the select end. Back to pick up is Jean. Jean ahead to Boyd. Boyd tries to make a pass. That's broken up by Amaro. Now another pass, also broken up by Amaro. Puck will go the length of the ice. Out of her net to play it is Harnham. She sends it behind the net. Morrow is there to get it for the Selects. Morrow fans on her pass, attempt to get it out front. Puck does go through the crease. And Gallahue able to find it and clear it out to center. Picked up by Boyle. Carly Boyle picking up speed, coming into the Penguin zone. Loses the puck just inside the blue line. Following up, Murray gets the puck in deep. Played ahead by the Penguins to Greenwood. She'll get it out to center. Glenn there waiting for it. As the puck is dumped down into the select zone, just over 4.5 gone here, 4:40 gone, or 5:40 gone rather, here in the third period. Fitt plays the puck up to McLean. Hallie Rose McLean working her way forward. McLean, she scored the Selects goal back in the second period. Stevens has the puck knocked off her stick. McLean gets it back again. Here comes McLean coming in 1-on-3. She's able to get around Julianne Tran, or Victoria Tran rather. Puck gets to the line, held in by LeBlanc. LeBlanc sends it towards the net. That'll go wide. Boyd with a shot from the line. Harnham the save. Puck is cleared at least momentarily. Now, bit of a scramble there. Emerson McDonald sends it down into the corner. Dwaron trying to get on it. She can't. It'll end up with Day. Day plays it up the wall. Hartnell not able to clear the zone as LeBlanc holds it onside. It comes back to LeBlanc a second time. She fires a shot right on. Harnham bats that one over to the near boards. Picked up there by McIntyre. McIntyre makes a couple of moves. McIntyre tries to get a shot away. That goes wide. She'll chase down her own puck below the goal line. Lexi McIntyre plays it back to the line for LeBlanc. LeBlanc not able to handle the pass. And the Selects have to come out to center. Trying to catch the Penguins on a bit of a change. Not able to really take advantage of it though. Now the Penguins come back the other way. Here comes Nedelku. She'll fire a shot. Burrows the blocker save and the puck comes down in play near side. Out to center, bringing it is Boyd. She gets it in across the Penguin blue line, sent back the other way. Into the Select zone, picked up there by Ross. She'll get it out. Nedelku picks up right in front of the penalty box in front of us. And Nedelku back on it again, plays it off the boards. Intercepted there by Jean. Rianne Jean bringing it down into the Penguin zone, loses the puck. Nedelku will send it around to the far side. Maya McDonald rather, the first one there. She loses it to Gallahue. Gallahue's pass goes off the skate of Eisner, gets picked up by Vautour, and now it's down into the Northern Subway Select zone with 8:16 gone, and we're going to get an offside call against the Penguins. A reminder, we're going to have one more game today here on Petter Sports and Streaming. Right after this one, it'll be the U13 AAA Fundy Highland Stars hosting the Metro West Force Warriors. You will have to back out of this screen and go back to the AO Live main screen and then click on the link for that game. It'll take us about a minute or so to do the changeover from one to the other. It's a very brief process that we have to go through to stop the one stream and start the next one. But if you want to catch that game, it will be coming immediately following, well, scheduled for a 6 o'clock puck drop. So depending on how quickly this game ends, we may have a little bit of a break in between. Beaten to take this draw against Eisner. Selects get possession, get it as far as the line. Gallahue holds it in. Now Greenwood with it. Greenwood to Eisner. Eisner gets a shot away, but her stick was disrupted just a little bit, and that allowed for that shot to go wide. Now Gallahue with a shot from the point, and the save made by Burrows, and she'll hang on for a face-off with 10:55 remaining here in the third. Game one of this best of 5 Nova Scotia Championship Series. Puck comes out to center. Victoria Tran sends it back in deep. As the Penguins continue to get good pressure here. Greenwood gets the puck to, I believe that was Vautour. It's knocked away from her, now sent out to center. Gallahue, actually it wasn't Vautour, it was Almond. I could only see the 2. So it's 92, not 12. Puck comes around to Almond again. She has the goal that right now stands as the winner. But with 10:17 left, that may change. Almond with the puck. Gets it to the line, held in there by LeBlanc. Now Gallahue, she'll start to work it forward. And that's going to be an icing call against the Penguins. With 10:02 remaining here in the third period. Bit of a statement of the obvious, but the next goal in this game is going to be absolutely massive to determine how this game might end up playing out. And here's Sarah Almond with the puck right now. She has it stolen from her by Kate Morrow. Morrow gets it ahead to Maya McDonald. McDonald can't take the pass cleanly, and going back to pick up is Nedelku. Nedelku gets it ahead for Hartnell. Hartnell plays it out to Stevens. Stevens tied up by Morrow. Following up on the play was Kennedy. She tries to get the puck in deep as they battle right in front of the Select bench. Now the puck picked up by Maya McDonald. She'll send it deep for where Fiona Day gets it for the Penguins. Played out to center. Hartnell has Stevens heading towards the net. Hartnell has the puck knocked off her stick with a great defensive effort by Karis Ross. Gallahue deep in her own zone, plays it ahead. That goes off of Hartnell, sticking out to center. Picked up by Fitt. Fitt sets it up for Glenn. Glenn now picking up momentum as she comes into the Penguin zone, sends the puck down into the corner. Glenn tied up there with Amaro rather, while the puck went down into the corner. McLean ends up with it coming out of the corner, has it knocked off her stick by Vautour. McLean gets it back again. Now Vautour able to pick up. I can't read my own writing. Vautour, that's a 10, not a 12. Don't know where I got 12 from for Vautour earlier. As the puck is dumped in onto Burrows, she sets it up there for Boyle. Boyle plays it ahead to Boyd. Boyd trying to get it to Dwaron. That's broken up. Puck ends up back with Carly Boyle. Boyle will skate it down the boards, then play it down to Boyd. Boyd coming back up the wall, gives to Dwaron. Dwaron to the middle of the ice, fires a shot. That goes off the stick. There's a goal! What a goal! Oh my goodness, what a goal! The bouncing puck found by Emerson McDonald, and she bats it out of the air and into the net. It is 2-2. What a goal by Emerson McDonald. The puck went way up high into the air. She was able to find it, bat it as it was bouncing, and at 12:09 of the third period, Emerson McDonald ties up this game. And for McDonald, that is, if it will load for me here, that is her second goal, 4th point of the playoffs, and nearly another good chance there for the Selects. So McDonald scores that goal unassisted at 12:09 to tie up this game, her second goal, 4th point of the playoffs. We said that next goal was a big one. Well, for McDonald, that was not only a big goal, but it was a beautiful goal, batting that puck as it was about 18 inches off of the ice. McLean now dumps the puck in and heads off for a change. 6:48 left to go, third period. Are we at the point where next goal wins? It is certainly possible. The way these two teams have played defense in this game, there's a big shot and a big save made by Georgia Burrows. Shots in this period, 7-6 for the Penguins. Shots overall in this game, 23-21 for the Penguins. A huge, huge goal in this game, and a huge, huge game in this series for the Selects and the Penguins. Pass for Kendall Dwaron. Dwaron had to reach behind her a little bit to take the pass. Didn't allow her to take it quite in stride well enough. Now here's Ullman with the puck. Her pass just a little bit out of the reach of Hartnell. Ross gets taken into the boards. Play goes on. Now we're going to get a penalty. They're going to call Karis Ross for roughing. So the Selects will be shorthanded for the third time in this game. This coming with 5:58 to go in the third. Karis Ross going off for roughing. And so this a big potential turning point in this game for the Selects. This really is an important penalty kill for the Penguins. This a chance to possibly get themselves out in front in this game. There's a chance and a big save by Burrows as she'll hang on for a face-off. 1:47 left to go in the penalty. It is no secret that these two teams are not fans of each other. Some of the players have played together on Team Nova Scotia's and other events along the way, but when you get to Selects and Penguins, these two organizations over the last few years have developed quite the rivalry. And this series likely to just add fuel to that fire over the next possibly 3, possibly 4, possibly 5 games. As the puck is launched down the ice, right onto Cicely Harnham. Harnham plays it ahead for Greenwood. Greenwood has it taken from her by McLean. Here comes McLean. She'll get McLean to Beaton, or to Dwaron rather, and a huge save made there by Harnham. And we're going to get a penalty against the Penguins. It's going to be Megan Gallahue going off for the hook. So we'll play a minute of 4-on-4, and then the Selects will get their second power play of the afternoon. Gallahue going off for hooking. 4:58 left in what we'll now say is regulation. We're not just going to call it the third period, because now that O word starts to loom large. 4-on-4 for exactly 1 minute. Puck played around the boards by Nedelku. It'll be picked up by Boyd. Boyd trying to get away from Day. Boyd on the puck. She has it stolen from her. Hartnell will get it ahead to Stevens. Here comes Georgia Stevens. Stevens into the Select zone. Still with the puck. Trying to get a pass through. Comes all the way to Nedelku. She'll play it back to Day at the line. Day with a shot. Save made. Puck is loose. And Burrow's able to find it and hang on for a face-off. 31 seconds left in the 4-on-4. 4:29 remaining third period. A reminder, we will have the U13 AAA game between the Fundy Highland Stars and Metro West Force Warriors in its entirety when this game ends. The question is, when will this game end? As that other game scheduled for a 6 o'clock puck drop, but it's looking now like we may end up running a little bit long here in this one. Although you never know. Puck played across to the far side. Now back to the top of the zone. Boyle with a shot, and that one is blocked by, I believe that was Greenwood. Yes, I see. No, it was not Greenwood. It was 17 Hartnell, not 27 Greenwood. Selects now on the power play for 53 seconds. Ailey Glenn with the puck near boards. Glenn comes away from the wall, sends it towards the crease. Knocked away by Harnham. Glenn picks up again behind the net. Glenn coming to the middle of the ice, tries to get a shot away. It's knocked down. Boyle, her shot is blocked. Puck comes into the corner. Played back up to the top of the zone for Glenn yet again. Glenn to the middle of the ice. Sends it off the end boards. Race to get to that puck. And the Penguins are able to get it and launch it down the ice. 18 seconds left in the power play. 3 minutes left to go and change in this third period. Boyle working her way ahead into the Penguin end. Gets tied up at the wall and the puck is launched down the ice. It's going to roll right in onto Burrows. Burrows will set it aside for Emerson McDonald as we're back to 5-on-5. Under 3 minutes left to go. Victoria Tran plays it ahead. Puck is gloved down by Beaton. She wasn't sure that play was going to get called or not. Now Glenn with a shot. That goes off of Amaro into the far corner. 4 players in there battling. It comes out. There's a chance for Emerson McDonald, and it goes off into the near corner. Played out to center. LeBlanc will dump it back in. Bit of a collision as Glenn was trying to clear the zone. 2:20 remaining in the third period. Dworon, nifty little move there. Ends up getting run into by interference is going to get called against player Tolson. And so the Selects will go to the power play with 2:07 left in regulation. And I don't think there are words that can do justice to how big this power play is for the Selects and how absolutely imperative this penalty kill is for the Action Benefits Penguins. Selects with possession off of the draw. Played back to the line for McLean. Hallie Rose McLean skating it along the top of the zone. Plays it over to the far wall. Now near side for LeBlanc. LeBlanc down the boards. Back across to the far side. Now Dworon with it. Dworon takes the shot. That goes into the near side boards after it was deflected. Picked up by Glenn. Glenn to the middle of the ice. Glenn takes it to the far corner, then drops it back to Dworon. Dworon returns it to Glenn. Glenn stepping in. Gets the shot away. That's blocked. There's a chance for Boyd. Puck is cleared as far as the line. Dworon able to keep it in. Gives it to Glenn. Right back to Dworon. 1:12 left in the penalty. 1:19 left in the period. There's a shot that goes off the outside of the post. What a glorious chance for Kendall Dworon, but she put it off the outside of the post. Now Lily LeBlanc with the puck. She gives to Dworon. Kendall Dworon stepping in. Dworon gets the shot away. Save made. Dworon able to chase the puck back down at the far wall. 48 seconds left in the power play. 6 or 7 seconds the differential between penalty clock and game clock. As the puck is cleared out to center. Back to get it is Lily LeBlanc. LeBlanc plays it off the boards to Boyd. Boyd in across the line. Stops. Turns. Near side, 27 seconds left in the penalty. Cleared down the ice. Back to get it, Emerson McDonald. She'll take it out from behind her own net. McDonald gets the pass ahead. Coming up with it is Boyle. Here's Boyle. She's got McLean right there with her. Boyle down into the corner. Working against Nedelku. Tries to get the puck to the front end of the net. Can't get it all the way there. 5 seconds left in the penalty. Boyle tries to get a shot away and couldn't. We're back to 5-on-5. 7 seconds left in regulation. There's a shot by McLean. She can't get the shot through. Out come the Penguins. 1 second left. We are going to overtime. Shots on goal in the third period are 11-9 for the Selects. Scoring in the third period is 1-1. So we will go to overtime in game number 1 of this Nova Scotia Championship Series, which means if you're looking for the Fundy Highland AAA Star, U13 AAA Stars against Metro West Force Warriors, you gotta wait. The question is, how long do you gotta wait? Yep. In other words, we don't know. We could be here a while the way these two teams have been playing defense, but at the same time, the offensive firepower of these two teams, this could end very quickly. The overtime rules are simple. I think we have a 10-minute overtime. Okay, apparently not. It's 5 minutes of 4-on-4. Okay. I thought it was... Okay. So we start with 5 minutes of 4-on-4. If that doesn't decide it, Then we go to 5 minutes of 3-on-3. If that doesn't decide it, we play rock, paper, scissors until we get a winner. I kid, of course. 4-on-4 to determine Game 1 of this provincial championship series. Both of these teams still with Vernon, British Columbia firmly in their sights. Before they can focus on that, they have to focus on trying to get to Corner Brook, Newfoundland. And before they can focus on that, they need to get 3 wins in this series. And the first step towards those 3 wins is try and win game number 1 here in overtime. Dwaron, McLean, Dwaron, McLean, LeBlanc, and McIntyre against Nedelku, Stevens, Hartnell, and Gallahue. Here's Dwaron with the puck. She fires a shot. It goes off the side of the net. And the puck will bounce in to Harnham. The other 2 key names in this overtime, Georgia Burrows and Cicely Harnham. 4:39 left in the 4-on-4. If the 4-on-4 doesn't solve it, we go to 3-on-3. Dwaron with the puck. Dwaron out of the corner, back to the line for McIntyre. Gives back to Dwaron, nearly turned over on that pass. Dwaron still with the puck, gets a shot away. Almond with the block. Dwaron back on it. Dwaron looking for a lane, coming down. Whoop, sorry folks, there's a shot. Where's the puck? It's behind the net. The way Harnham was feeling back behind her there, it looked like she didn't know where the puck was. Now McLean out from the corner. McLean gives the puck to Glenn. Glenn tries to go short side, but that's not Glenn, that's Boyd. Now that's Glenn who has the puck there. Ailey Glenn pokes it ahead for Boyd. Boyd not quite able to get a stick on it. Now she's able to work it in across the blue line. Not very deep, however. Now it'll come out. 3:36 in overtime. Oops. There's a shot that goes just wide. Sorry about the camera work, folks. Here's Glenn with the puck. Glenn working down, has it knocked off her stick by Day. Puck comes out to center ice. Picking up is Ross. Karis Ross gets away from one play. Catches the Penguins on a change. Here comes Karis Ross coming in. Ross tried to get it to Beaton. She couldn't get the pass away. Great effort there by the defender. I want to say, it was Fiona Day who made a brilliant play after her teammates went off on an ill-advised change. Fiona Day with a huge play. What a play by Fiona Day, forcing the Selects player, Karis Ross, to the outside and not allowing her to get a real shot away. Now Dwaron can't get a shot. Down to under 2.5 minutes left in the overtime. Here comes Boyd. Boyd comes in, gets the shot away, save, rebound! And Boyd ends up putting the second chance wide. Puck gets just beyond Lily LeBlanc and out down the length of the ice. Not hard enough for an icing. Can they catch the Penguins on a change again? Lead pass up for Boyd. She gives it to Dwaron. Dwaron in across the blue line. Boyd just not able to keep her foot onside. So with 2:06 left in this first overtime period, we'll get a face-off just outside the Action Benefits Penguins blue line. Hallie Rose McLean with the puck, able to poke it ahead to Karis Ross. Ross bumped off the puck. McLean picks it back up again. Gets it into the Penguin zone. Into the corner, picked up there by Kennedy. Kennedy working her way up ice. Has the puck knocked off her stick. And it'll come to Hallie Rose McLean. McLean in across the blue line. Stops. Takes a look. Now McLean comes away from the wall. Gives the puck to Dwaron. Kendall Dwaron fires a shot. And it went off of the post. I don't think Harnum saw that puck at all. But it ended up going off of iron. Now here's McLean with the puck again, but coming in just a hair offside was Karis Ross, so we'll get a stoppage with 1:16 to go in the overtime period. And the face-off will be again just outside the Penguin blue line. Shots on goal in the overtime right now. 4-0 for the Selects. They have had just about, I'd say, 97% of the puck possession in this overtime period. They have had it pretty much non-stop since the 4-on-4 began. Boyd gets tripped up. Burrows comes out for an extra attacker. We're into the final minute, and we're going to get a Select power play in overtime. And it's going to be Evelyn Lefebvre going off for the trip with 51.5 seconds left in the overtime period. And the Northern Subway Selects will take their timeout. Again, if you are wondering about the status of the U13 AAA game between the Fundy Highland Stars and the Metro West Force Warriors, we will have that game in its entirety after this game ends. It can't start until this one finishes because it's on this sheet of ice. And we will be here to bring you all of the action from that one as soon as it happens. Selects using their timeout with 51.5 seconds left in overtime. It's going to be 3-on-3. Or it's going to be 4-on-3. No, it's going to be 5-on-4. Okay, I thought it okay. It's going to be 5-on-4 for now. And then it'll go down to 4-on-3 in the next overtime, I think. Here's Ailey Glenn with the puck. Glenn comes to the middle, gets a shot away, and the save made by Cicely Harnum. .6 seconds left in this overtime period. 1:54 left to go in the penalty. Selects win the draw. Played back to the line. Here's with the puck. LeBlanc fires it, trying to go far post. It goes wide, comes up the wall to Kendall Dwaron. Dwaron to the middle of the ice. Now back to the line, McLean. There's a shot. Steered aside by Harnum. Picking up is LeBlanc. Back to the line for Beaton. 17 seconds left. Dwaron coming down the boards. Dwaron back to the line. LeBlanc steps into it, fires a shot. And the save made by Harnum. And she'll hang on with 8.4 seconds left in this overtime period. I've called some overtime games in my day. Every time I get an overtime game, it's an extra special event. There's a shot, and the puck just rolls wide of the net with seconds left in the first overtime period. And that's going to do it for overtime number 1. Shots on goal in the first overtime, 8-0 for the Subway Selects. They got 8 shots on Cicely Harnum, no shots by the Penguins, as the Northern Subway Selects had complete control of that overtime period The only thing they weren't able to do is get one past Cicely Harnham. So we now have a break. We go to 3-on-3, but it'll start 4-on-3 because the Selects have a power play. We'll play that for 5 minutes. If that doesn't solve anything, then it's a shootout. I remember, I want to say it was 2018. Yes, 2018. The Northern Subway Selects made the provincial final against the team that was then known as the Station 6 Fire. I think it was 18. Might have been 19. Yes, 2019. It was a best of 5 series. It went to game 5. It had this same overtime format, and the provincial champion was determined by a shootout. I have playoffs. I understand why it has to be this way. With, you know, ice times and everything else, the fact that there's another game waiting to come on the ice. We can't just keep playing and keep playing and keep playing. It's not fair to the other organizations that are waiting to get their turn on the ice. I get that. But at the same time, a game of this magnitude, to have it determined by a shootout, I, for one, am not a fan of having a game end that way. So, perhaps this 5 minutes of 3-on-3 will be enough. The Selects still have 1 minute and 9 seconds of power play time to work with. So, Doiron, Boyd, LeBlanc, and McLean against Stevens, Gallahue, and Day to start it off. Stevens gets the puck. Stevens coming in, has it poked off her stick by Lily LeBlanc. Now it'll come back to the line. Fiona Day. Day will take it back, kill a little bit of time on this penalty. Day goes to dump it back in, picked up by Boyd. Boyd gets the puck up to McLean. McLean can't take the pass cleanly. And now Gallahue with it. She'll play it ahead. That's intercepted. Here comes LeBlanc. She'll drop it off for McLean. McLean with a shot. And the save made once again by Cicely Harnham. 36 seconds left in the penalty. 4:27 left to go here in this second overtime. I've already done one shootout game today. I'd rather not do a second. That was a regular season game. Having a regular season game decided by a shootout is one thing. Having a playoff game decided by a shootout, like I said, not the way I would choose. Doiron with the puck, fires a shot, save, rebound! And the rebound will be cleared away from the front of the net and launched down the ice. 20 seconds left in the penalty. Burrows out of her net to settle the puck. McLean will pick it up there. Allie Rose McLean gets the puck ahead. Now coming up with it is Doiron. Doiron takes the shot, and Harnham makes the save and hangs on. 2 seconds left in the penalty. Glenn, Emerson McDonald, Beaton, and Ross against Gallahue, Day, and is that Stevens? And now out there on the ice with them is Lefebvre. Puck cleared down the ice, no icing. Back to get it is Karis Ross. We're 4-on-4 until the next whistle, then we go down to 3-on-3. Chasing it down at the far side there, Kennedy. She couldn't do much with it. Now the Selects, Emerson McDonald trying to get around Day. Gets to the line, not out. Kennedy sends it towards the net. There's the first save that Burrows has had to make in this overtime. in either overtime. Puck comes around the boards, race to get to it. Victoria Tran gets there just ahead of Beaton. Now to the side of the net. Puck will be covered up by Burrows, and she'll hang on for a face-off, and we'll go down to 3-on-3. 3:04 left to go in this second overtime period. Again, if nothing is scored here, we go to the shootout. LeBlanc, McLean, and Dwaron against Almond. Out there with Eisner and Gallahue. Almond in the corner. Back to the line for Gallahue. Gallahue back to Almond. Almond gets a shot away. Kick save made by Burrows. And here comes Kendall Dwaron. Dwaron, she's got McLean with her. Dwaron coming in. Dwaron takes the shot, and the save made by Harnham. And she'll hang on for a face-off. 2:37 left in the overtime. We are still in progress here in this game. So if you're waiting for Metro West Force Warriors and Fundy Highland Stars U13 AAA, you gotta wait a little bit more. Here's Ailey Glenn with the puck. Glenn tries to drop it back for LeBlanc, but that was off target. Now here comes Stevens coming in. Stevens with a shot, and the save made by Burrows. Big save made there by Georgia Burrows. Now coming to the front of the net, there's another chance, and Burrows kicks that one aside. Penguins fans and bench looking for a penalty. They're not going to get one. I think they might have had a case. Here's here's Boyd with the puck. Boyd gives to Glenn. Glenn to LeBlanc. LeBlanc will take it back out to center ice. 1:53 left to go in overtime. Now Dwaron with the puck. Back to Boyd, or LeBlanc rather, now up to McLean. Here comes Hallie Rose McLean. McLean coming in. McLean gets the shot away, and Harnham able to make the save. Now Dwaron on the puck. Dwaron comes to the middle of the ice. Dwaron comes to the near side wall, plays it back to the line for Ross. Ross along the blue line. Working there against Eisner. Ross loses the puck to Eisner. 1:17 to go in overtime. Eisner will skate the puck ahead. In across the blue line. Eisner still with it. Eisner takes the shot. Save, rebound! What a second save by Georgia Burrows! Oh my goodness, what a second save! The first save was nice. The second save, nothing short of brilliant. We are into the last minute of this second overtime. Here come the Penguins. Fiona Day. Day coming in. Day gets the shot away, and she scores! And the Action Benefits Penguins take game one of this best-of-5 series. 3-2, Fiona Day with her second goal of the game with 45 seconds left in the second overtime gives them the victory. What a game, what a finish, and we got more of this coming up tomorrow, folks. Game 2 of this series tomorrow, 12 noon, right here on Petter Sports and Streaming from Hector Arena. Our next game coming up in mere seconds will be the U13 AAA Fundy Highland Stars taking on the Metro West Force Warriors. Give us a minute to get set up, and until then, on behalf of my awesome daughter Mel, who covered camera for the first period, this is Michael Petter saying may your skates always be sharp, may your shots always hit the top shelf. Final score once again in a thriller. The Action Benefits Penguins defeat the Northern Subway Selects 3-2. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.